Hundreds of pounds of marijuana were seized in raids across metro Atlanta.
New at 7, a drug bust in metro Atlanta. Authorities seizing 500 pounds of marijuana and several guns.
3 men are behind bars tonight after a massive cartel takedown in metro Atlanta.
Federal agents have just executed one of the most powerful joint crackdowns ever launched against Mexico's most violent criminal network, the CJNG drug empire. In a pre-dawn operation led by the FBI, DEA, and the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, GBI, tactical teams stormed a heavily fortified cartel safe house hidden deep inside Atlanta's Vine City neighborhood. Inside, they uncovered what officials described as a fully equipped narco compound, complete with weapons, high-end surveillance systems, and nearly half a ton of narcotics. According to officials, this takedown marks the beginning of a broader strategy to treat Mexico's cartels as foreign terrorist organizations under newly signed federal directives. The Jalisco New Generation Cartel, led by El Mencho, remains one of the deadliest and most violent cartels on Earth, one senior official stated during a press briefing following the raid. Inside the fortified property, agents seized over 500 pounds of marijuana, 9 firearms, and an array of high-tech video monitoring gear connected to a network of remote feeds spanning multiple city blocks. Federal investigators confirmed that the house served as a command and logistics hub for CJNG's Atlanta cell, a regional branch tasked with distributing marijuana, methamphetamine, cocaine, and fentanyl throughout Georgia and surrounding states. 3 high-ranking cartel associates tied to the organization's U.S. logistics arm were arrested at the scene. Simultaneous raids across Sandy Springs and Woodstock led to several additional arrests and evidence seizures. Agents said the scale of the operation made it one of the largest anti-cartel raids in Georgia's history. This wasn't just a stash house, one GBI agent told reporters. It was a forward operating base built for defense, control, and command. The Vine City structure resembled a fortress. Steel-plated doors, reinforced walls, 360-degree surveillance systems, and barricaded entryways designed to slow law enforcement entry. Every window was sealed and rigged with motion detectors, while interior stairwells contained hidden cameras monitoring every angle of movement. It was a house built for war, not for living, said one federal source. Investigators found a bunker-style basement converted into both a narcotics packaging room and an armory. The space contained tactical radios, bulletproof vests, encrypted phones, and a large supply of ammunition. Even veteran narcotics officers were stunned by the compound's level of fortification, with double-barred doors, fake walls, and multi-lock systems designed to delay entry long enough for occupants to destroy evidence or escape through hidden tunnels. Federal analysts labeled the discovery a cartel fortress on American soil. The CJNG Cartel de Jalisco Nueva Generación, officially designated a foreign terrorist organization by the U.S. State Department, has steadily expanded beyond the southern border into major U.S. metropolitan areas. Officials describe the group as a paramilitary force disguised as a drug cartel, using military-grade tactics, encrypted communications, and local intermediaries to create cross-border drug and weapons corridors. In Georgia, investigators say, the cartel relied on local distributors and American straw buyers to funnel firearms south into Mexico while moving narcotics north into U.S. cities. That they weren't just trafficking drugs, one federal analyst explained. They were building infrastructure, warehouses, communications networks, and safe houses, the kind of operational depth you'd expect from a military campaign. The Atlanta hub served as one of several regional command centers for CJNG, coordinating bulk narcotics shipments and weapon transfers across the southeastern U.S. intelligence intercepts revealed that CJNG's top leadership in Jalisco, Mexico, directly oversaw logistics through encrypted calls, coded messages, and embedded brokers living in American communities. They're not hiding in jungles anymore, a DEA official remarked. They're hiding in plain sight, and now we're tearing down their walls. Between October 29th and 30th, federal strike teams carried out 5 coordinated raids across metro Atlanta under Operation Vine City Strike, the culmination of months of surveillance, phone taps, and undercover infiltration. The targets included stash houses, gun depots, and communications hubs across Vine City, Sandy Springs, Woodstock, and Marietta. When agents breached the Vine City Stronghold, they recovered 9 firearms, including 2 fully automatic rifles, a sawed-off shotgun, and multiple silenced handguns. alongside hundreds of pounds of vacuum-sealed marijuana bricks. Dozens of encrypted SIM cards, burner phones, and handwritten ledgers detailing narcotics transactions were also seized. Investigators discovered that the home surveillance system was directly connected to a central router, transmitting live feeds to cartel operatives outside Georgia, allowing the group to monitor law enforcement movement in real time. "Every step we took was being watched," one agent said. "They were ready for war, but so were we." Over the past 5 years, the CJNG has expanded rapidly across the southeastern United States, with Atlanta emerging as a major logistics hub for its U.S. operations. The DEA classifies CJNG as the most violent cartel currently operating on U.S. soil, responsible for torture, kidnappings, assassinations, and militarized enforcement. Its leader, Nemesio El Mencho Oseguera Cervantes, has built an empire that blurs the line between organized crime and insurgency, commanding armed units that operate with the precision of trained soldiers. Analysts estimate that CJNG now maintains active networks in over 30 U.S. states, supported by an intricate financial laundering system and a web of front companies already sanctioned by the U.S. Treasury Department for fueling the fentanyl epidemic. Federal agents say the Atlanta hub was not only a narcotics distribution center, but also a key point for firearm trafficking, where straw buyers and smugglers coordinated to funnel U.S. weapons south in exchange for cash, cocaine, and fentanyl. "CJNG isn't just running a cartel anymore," one DEA intelligence officer said. "They're running a shadow army." Following the February 2025 designation of the CJNG as a foreign terrorist organization, federal authorities launched one of the most aggressive crackdowns in recent memory, intensifying operations against cartel footholds hidden within U.S. cities. The Atlanta raids were part of this national escalation, fusing intelligence from the DEA, FBI, and the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, GBI, to locate cartel-linked properties embedded in American neighborhoods. Officials confirmed this was the first known dismantling of a fortified CJNG stronghold in Georgia, marking a milestone in the fight against transnational cartels operating on U.S. soil. CJNG's strategy is urban colonization, an FBI official explained. They buy cheap homes, reinforce them, and turn them into bunkers. "This time, we took one down before it could multiply." During the operation, 3 suspects, all confirmed members of CJNG's Atlanta logistics cell, were taken into custody. They now face racketeering, weapons, and narcotics trafficking charges and are being held at the Cherokee County Jail. Federal agents said multiple warrants remain active for higher-ranking members who fled the area just days before the raids. Digital evidence recovered from the Vine City Fortress revealed encrypted messages and international money transfers to accounts in Jalisco and Michoacan, confirming direct contact with CJNG leadership in Mexico. Investigators now believe the Atlanta network operated under a plaza-style hierarchy, mirroring CJNG's command structure south of the border. "This wasn't street-level dealing," said a senior DEA agent. "It was a structured franchise. Atlanta was one of their branches, and tonight, that branch is gone." Federal officials praised the Vine City strike as a textbook demonstration of interagency coordination. The raid involved precise cooperation between the FBI's Atlanta field office, DEA's Southeast Division, GBI, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, the Atlanta Police Narcotics Unit, Sandy Springs Police Department, and the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office. Tactical teams, including ATF Special Response Units and GBI SWAT, executed simultaneous breaches at dawn, preventing cartel lookouts from sounding alarms or escaping through back routes. The seamless timing between entry teams prevented what could have escalated into a prolonged armed standoff. "CJNG builds their houses for gunfights," an FBI field commander said. But this morning, they didn't even get to open the door. The intelligence foundation for this operation was months in the making, built on intercepted communications, undercover surveillance, and satellite tracking that exposed an elaborate web of drop sites, courier routes, and encrypted financial pipelines. Analysts credited the collaboration between Georgia's narcotics task forces and federal intelligence units for tracing cartel activity from border entry points to Atlanta's distribution centers. Officials emphasized that the impact of the operation extends far beyond a single raid. The fortified Vine City compound was not merely a stash house, it was a command post, a central hub for cartel expansion across the southern United States. The discovery of weapons caches, armored doors, and live surveillance feeds within a civilian neighborhood highlighted just how entrenched transnational cartels have become in American communities. If we hadn't taken that house today, one DEA agent said, it would have been a war zone tomorrow. Hours after the takedown, federal and local leaders addressed the media, assuring residents that the operation eliminated an imminent threat before it could escalate into open violence. These safe houses aren't random, said DEA Special Agent in Charge David Reams. They're designed to control territory, recruit locals, and spread fear. We dismantled that control point before it could expand. Investigators also revealed that the cartel had been studying police response times and recruiting at-risk youth as runners and couriers, a network now considered fully disrupted. In a joint statement, the Department of Justice declared the Atlanta strike a decisive blow to CJNG's southern expansion. FBI officials confirmed that more follow-up raids are already in motion as agents analyze seized phones, ledgers, and encrypted drives to locate connected cells across neighboring states. They thought they could build empires on American streets, one senior FBI official stated. Instead, they built their own prison. The Department of Justice reaffirmed that CJNG remains America's top enforcement priority, given its direct role in the fentanyl epidemic and its classification as a terror-level organization. Federal leadership vowed to replicate the Vine City model across the country, targeting cartel infrastructure wherever it hides. This operation sends a message to every cartel operative hiding in our neighborhoods, said Attorney General Pamela Bondi. The United States is not your territory. We will find your fortresses. We will tear them down. And we will dismantle your networks, brick by brick. As the final barricaded door fell in Vine City, the symbolism was unmistakable. A fortified cartel fortress had collapsed in the heart of Atlanta, and with it, a message echoed across both borders. The fight is far from over, but the tide is turning.